Do you like things that are epic? Well, I certainly do. That's why I am the Game Collector, and this is Second Opinion Games. And today I do the review of Epic Dumpster Bear.
Second Opinion Games.
Now, sometimes, guys, I get burnt out on old games and modern games and games altogether. So sometimes I need something fresh to remind me that games are fun. So when I started looking around for a new one to play, I came across Epic Dumpster Bear. I immediately had no idea what I was getting into with this game, and without hesitating, I got it and started playing. Immediately, right from the start, I noticed that this is pretty much a blatant Mario clone, but without most of the power-ups. Coins even sound almost exactly how they sound in Mario Brothers, or in New Jersey, Mario Brothers. I know how some people like to bash on me and how I mispronounce things. Also, just like in Mario Brothers, there are checkpoints about halfway through, and when these checkpoints hit, which are dumpsters by the way, a little heart will jump out, and you could replenish one of your 2 hit bars. Essentially, you could get hit once at any point in time, and if you get hit again, you're dead. If you fall into a pit, you're dead. Also, no lives here whatsoever. You have infinite lives, so you are great and good to go there. So what does 100 coins even matter then in this game of infinite lives, where you could use them to buy extra levels? That's pretty much it. That's really all they do, and who cares? They really don't even need to be here. However, there are some challenge coins, 3 red coins to be exact. Now, they are hidden in generally challenging and hard to find locations, other than the first couple levels, where it's an extra challenge to get these coins. So, of course, it just adds to the replayability of Epic Dumpster Bear. To hide load times in Epic Dumpster Bear, the developers decide to add some fun bear facts, like they could run up to 60 kilometers per hour, or that they could smell food from miles away. Also telling you not to keep your garbage piled up too long outside, because that can draw attention to the bears, or just don't punch a bear in the uvula. Well, that's pretty good advice to follow, I guess. There's also a pretty cool spot at the end of every single level where your bear has to jump and nosedive into the ground on a bullseye for extra points. And this is great. I don't know what else to say. Just watching a bear faceplant into the ground is great. So what is the story here? Well, you're a bear and lots of nature animals want you dead, presumably because some type of corporation is forcing them to. Why the corporation wants to do this, who knows and who cares? It's just something that's ridiculously thrown in there and tacked in. So, is this a game that actually has some substance, or is it just relying on its ridiculousness to push you over the limit and make you want to keep playing this game? Well, the game itself is super, super fun. It is a great action platformer. Sometimes the levels feel a little bit too long. It even has a little bit of a Sonic feel, with sometimes you hitting off springs or bumpers like in Pinball Land. This is a very well-constructed game. I personally like some of these spots where your bear just decides to dive into the air, free-falling, bouncing off bumpers and trying to get coins, just to fall face first into the ground with a thud, and then take forever to get back up. It is hilarious, and I laughed my butt off the very first time I saw it. So, what about power-ups in this game? Well, there's not a whole lot of them. In the first level, they introduce you to a bomb power-up where you could use the shoulder buttons on your controller to throw some bombs. If you get hit, you still keep your bomb power-up because that's important for killing the first boss of the game, which the bosses are generally anything that is the bear's most natural enemies. You know, wasps or werewolves or mummies or, you know, just stuff that bears generally tend to hate. The game is also relatively long. You could have hours of Mario-like bear running and jumping at your disposal with Epic Dumpster Bear. Some levels actually feel like you're supposed to speedrun them, and I don't even slow down. I just run full speed. So you can play however you want. Take your time, work through a level, try and find all the secrets, and there's even secret endings to certain levels with branching paths. The game offers so much. On top of it, there's boss battles that are somewhat creative. The graphics overall are slightly better than the DS, but let's just push that out of the way for how fun a game is. And that's really why we play games. For fun. And Epic Dumpster Bear is insanely epic and fun. And I strongly recommend you at least give it a try. But that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this review, and hopefully you love my channel. I know people want to see me do only retro stuff, but occasionally I'll throw in a modern game once in a while. This game I found on the Wii U eShop, so seeing that the Wii U is dead, I'm gonna say it's a retro gaming console now, especially because many of the games felt rather retro-y last gen. So please hit that sub button if you haven't already, and until later, I'll see you again.